I'm going to need a little help on the homily this morning. If I could have a C, please. Musicians call that the middle C. Do you know why? Because it's right in the middle of the keyboard. It's 88 keys, standard keyboard, there it is. More precisely, it's designated as C4 because of its position from the left side of the keyboard. Now, I can get all technical on you and let you know that to an audiologist, that specific tone has a frequency of 261.6 hertz. But you all knew that, right? And a physicist will tell us that that sound also has a physical property, a wavelength of 131.87. But to most of us, it's just a note. There are other Cs also. 12 keys and an octave lower is C3, with a frequency of 130.81 hertz and a wavelength of 268.74. But to most of us, though, it's just another note, just the lower one, right? But we could go a couple of octaves higher and find yet another C that screams out at 1,046.5 hertz in the short frequency of only 32.97. And most of you are thinking, where is he going with this? Stick with me, all right? See, what's remarkable, though, that even to an untrained musicians among us, that when we play all three together, it still sounds like one note, doesn't it? Three notes, but depending upon what our ears might be tuned in to hear, we might be able to distinguish one from the other, but probably not. And yet they're all three different frequencies, different wavelengths, different keys, but one sound. See where I'm going with this? We use the name Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. But there's countless other names in our Judeo-Christian tradition that have been given to God over time. Some of them are masculine names, some of them are feminine names, some of them are names without any gender at all. We have come to know wisdom God that was present before anything else existed, or God our Creator who continues to play upon this earth in all of nature. God who found delight in human nature, in the human race, and in fact so much so that he became human, incarnate in life and existing in the person we know as Jesus. And God who, as St. Paul said, was poured into our hearts, but it is all the same God. There have been countless volumes, theological treatises written on the doctrine of the Trinity. Spiritual writers continue to articulate with poetic verse, and artists who create amazing images of this divine that we know as God. We may create our own names, our own terms and expressions of God in our personal prayer. And some names will always be more pleasing and familiar to our hearts and our minds than others, but let's remember, just as we hear Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, or by whatever name we dare to utter, it's the same God who has always been, is now, and evermore shall be. But could we not also say the same for anyone who sincerely searches for truth, for meaning of life, for understanding, for compassion, for answers? Even without knowing it, they are truly searching for God. Or for those who find God in the quiet of nature, or looking into the eyes of their beloved and seeing love look back at them, is it not the same God we are all seeking, the same God that we all find? And we long for forgiveness or look for justice, when we seek peace, when we search for hope, when we hunger for life, are we not all longing and looking for, seeking and searching and hungering for the same God? The God that St. Paul says has already been poured into our hearts. It's a C no matter what octave it is found. or whose voice is singing it, or whatever instrument is creating the sound. Different notes, one sound. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.